This is the start of a series that we're going to be doing about meeting MDI teachers, and with me is Kirk Lurvey. And you are the what here?
I am a science teacher. I teach chemistry and forensics. I've taught a number of other courses throughout the years.
And how long have you been here?
I've been teaching here, I think this is my maybe 16th year, something like that.
And where did you go to college?
I went to University of Maine at Presque Isle for my undergrad, and I went to University of Maine at Orono for my master's degree in geology.
Wow, so good geology master's there.
Yep.
And one of the things that I know that you're intimately involved in is the Acadia Night Sky Festival that just happened here in Bar Harbor.
Yep. I've been a ranger at Acadia National Park for same number of years I've been teaching here, actually an additional one, so 17 years as a ranger at Acadia.
Wow.
Came down here to do a lot of their geology programs. That job kind of evolved, so that's my summer gig, and as part of that, got involved with being involved with the Acadia Night Sky Festival, which is a huge event, as people around here probably know now. But it was in its 6th annual year this year, and going into its 7th next year. And the high school has become a very big part of that, and will continue to be a bigger part of that as well.
You were sharing with me a little bit off the air here. How many students were involved, roughly?
This year we had over 30 students involved with the Acadia Night Sky Festival. Volunteers earning community service hours, but most of them were there really because they really wanted to be involved with this festival. Some of them were involved last year as well. This year we grew that program and put students on the buses that were going up Cadillac. The big event for that festival is the Cadillac Mountain Party, and so we had 8 buses. Actually, ended up being 9. I guess we could have used a few more, but so we put students on those buses as ambassadors. We call them the ambassadors to the stars. So there were high school students on the microphone on the buses that were going up that mountain, telling people about the origins of the Night Sky Festival, about the beauties of the night sky, about the event that they were about to walk into, to try to smooth that out for us once everyone was up in the mountain. And I think they did a fantastic job. What I heard on the top of the mountain during that night was smooth as silk up there, and I contribute that to some of them getting the visitors on those buses ready for what they were about to experience on the summit. So they really just did a great job, Chris.
So they had really MDI contributed over about 100 community hours, service hours to that festival.
Oh, yes, probably easily. I'm still trying to get all those who was working and how many hours, but I would say probably easily over 100. Yeah.
Okay. So you teach forensics, and I mean, we've talked about to graduating seniors about some of the classes that they've enjoyed the most during basketball and football and baseball, and forensics has come up. Tell us a little bit about forensics. I mean, I know forensics is CSI, but
yep. In fact, the nickname for the class is really CSI at MDI.
Okay.
And I started it a number of years ago. I went to a national conference somewhere, and I saw someone in New York was teaching a forensic science class at the high school level, and I said, maybe we should do that. And it just kind of evolved through some years, and so we put that into place, and it is very popular. So that class, I don't know, how would I explain that class? Well, I would say this. It is a way to trick students into learning science.
There you go.
And math. Right? They're like, oh, it's just CSI crime scene stuff. But yeah, we're learning about, we're in our blood unit this week, and they're learning all about how much blood we have and what do red blood cells look like under the scope. Learning about all blood types and how to do blood typing, and the next few days we'll be doing trigonometry, using blood spatter analysis.
Oh wow!
To learn trigonometry.
You're fooling them big time.
They have no idea.
and it doesn't get solved in an hour, does it?
No, it doesn't. No, and I have a nice theme story that these cast of characters, they just keep showing up, and we never seem to solve that case, and it's a little bit frustrating.
And there's fingerprinting involved, if I remember.
Oh yeah, we do. I start out the class day one. Hey, we are going to learn about fingerprinting before we even learn about solving crime scenes, and so we do fingerprints. We do about a week on that, advanced techniques of how to lift stuff off paper and use different chemicals to see stuff. So we do fingerprinting, DNA analysis, where you literally run DNA gels. We do lots of great stuff.
Now, what grades are able to take CSI at MDI?
Anybody. So I decided I would open up that class again with this, hey, let's pull more students into the science so that they can have good science experiences. So I open it up to, you can take it if you're a freshman, sophomore, junior, or senior.
Very cool.
It's an interesting medley. And I get kids from all grades, so it really is the medley of all
class.
Of them. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And we do lots of lab work. I share as much as I can with them, but they're doing a lot of group work, and typically students really enjoy it.
Well, they tell me that they do.
Oh, you hear about it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Yeah.
What's the one thing you like most about teaching at MDI?
The one thing? I don't know if I can even put an answer on that one. This is a fantastic community to teach in. The support from the community is always there. Our principal, Matt Haney, is fantastic. My colleagues are fantastic. And the kids are fantastic. I really enjoy coming in to work on a daily basis. I enjoy being around the kids and establishing those relationships with them and taking the high school and into things like talking about the Acadia Night Sky Festival. Like, hey, guys, let's astronomy is popular, and hey, let's be more involved, and having MDI High School be again a significant contributor to the community, as we have been for of course years. But it's one more thing that we can do.
Well, that's perfect. That's our inaugural Meet the Teacher, and we couldn't have asked for a better teacher.
Well,
perfect. I know, that's a tough way to
I don't know if I would say that, but I enjoy it here, and glad I could be part of doing some interesting things for the community.